Okay, folks, so in your kits that you got from Upward Bound, you got two different airplanes. One of them is a little balsa wood airplane, one's a little foam glider. Now I'll go ahead and tell you both of these are pretty limited in the adjustments that you can make, but I'll show you what I'd like you to do with each one of them as you build them, and then go out and tinker with these. In reality, you can make more adjustments with the paper airplane, but these planes are extremely easy to put together. These two pieces, it looks like one weird shape, but if you'll notice, there's actually a little crease. It'll break. The wood will break right on the crease that's there. So I break that piece off, and then I have 4 pieces to build this plane. Of course, this is the wing. This is the top of the plane, and there's a little slot. The wing has to curve up like this, not down, and you slide it in to the slot. Be very careful because this wood is extremely fragile. It's balsa wood, which makes it very, very light, which is perfect for an airplane, but it also makes it very fragile, so it's easy to break. In the back, you're gonna put your tail fin on, or tail wings, and a real airplane, this would be your elevator that lets it go up or down. This little piece right here would be your rudder, and it fits in this slot right here. Now, what you will notice is that there is only one adjustment on this plane. The only adjustment that you have is to slide this wing forward or backward. But that will adjust the flight pattern of the plane. The tail always has a little upward tilt, the elevator. So that's always gonna want the front to pull up. But that can change depending on how far the wing is forward or backward. So throw it with the wing forward, throw it with the wing backward. See if you can see any adjustment on how it flies. The foam glider is also one that's really simple and has the same basic pieces. In the back, there's a little slot that you can push out and slide the tail right into the back. You have another wing, and this one doesn't even have an adjustment. The wing only fits in one way. There's a little tab that you'll have to pull out, but you slide the wing up into the middle. And be really careful because it's again, these are all pretty fragile. And this one, a little bit decorative, but also it provides weight. You have this little plastic piece that you can snap onto the front of the plane, like so. And then you also have a little propeller and a peg that holds it in. Now, the propeller itself, obviously it doesn't have any power, so there's nothing that's gonna, make the plane go. But more than anything, it's a little extra look, and it provides a little additional weight, which can affect the way it flies. So you can fly it with and without the propeller. In terms of adjustments, the one thing that's kind of good about these foam planes, with the balsa wood plane, if you try to bend it, it'll just break. With the foam plane, you actually can bend the rudder down or up and change the flight. You can go through, and if you want to make a couple little cuts with scissors or a knife, you can, and you can fold one side up and down to see how that changes the flight of the airplane. But yes, these are toys. Yes, they're just something that's kind of fun, but when you go out and use them, you can make tiny little adjustments and tweaks to see how these things change the flight pattern of your airplane.